Oh, oh. Dancing through the night. We are just gonna forget all the troubles and problems we've been through. We are gonna take a chance, we are gonna be bold and make it last forever. Singing through the night. We are gonna shake the pain off, we're gonna be having a good time. So why bother with the problems, there's nothing that's holding us back now. Let's get it started. I wanna dance, I wanna take a chance. I'm gonna be bold, I'm gonna show you how it is done. Just hold my hand, I'll help you understand. There's nothing to fear, we're gonna party this right here. There is no more pain, now I'm gonna move with the music. Something's moving me tonight. There are no more tears, just let go of all your fears. Don't you hold back now, this is only the beginning. And it's never felt so right, so enjoy your time as we dance on through the night. Conmigo ve, si conmigo vas a ver todo lo que estabas perdiendo. Oh, so don't worry, just remember, you just gotta live in the moment. That is the real thing. I wanna dance, I wanna take a chance. I'm gonna be bold, I'm gonna show you how it is done. Just hold my hand, I'll help you understand. There's nothing to fear, we're gonna party this right here. There's no more pain, now I'm gonna move with the music. Something's moving me tonight. There are no more tears, just let go of all your fears. Don't you hold back now, this is only the beginning. And it's never felt so right, so enjoy your time as we dance on through the night. The music's gonna take us there. Just let it be free, just stand by me and let me hold your hand. Meu amor. Through the night. There's no more pain, now I'm gonna move with the music. Something's moving me tonight. There are no more tears, just let go of all your fears. Don't you hold back now, this is only the beginning. And it's never felt so right, so enjoy your time as we dance on through the night. Through the night. Through the night. Oh, through the night.
Wow, all right. Woo! Hey, that was Chris. Come on over, Chris. Let's give a big introduction and say thank you so much for joining us on the show today. How about that?
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so it's always a pleasure having you on the show, and I'm so happy that you came on such short notice, of course.
Oh,
right?
for sure, yeah. Always for my girl, Patricia.
You know what I'm saying, right? So, we had to get you out here. But anyway, that song, just tell us a little bit about that song you sang.
Yeah, the name of the song is Through the Night. It's a song that I wrote, and Through the Night is in three languages. I mean, it's got mostly English in it, but it also got a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of Portuguese in there. So it's got the mixes in there.
And Chris, he's a singer, of course, and a songwriter and a pianist, and he's in the Silver Spring area. So if you're interested in hiring him, he's moving up the ladder so fast, I can't even keep up. There's so many different places you just performed. So I just want to give you a big shout out. And from the ballparks to the MGM to, I mean, who knows where you're going to be next. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I said, wait a minute, hold up. You can't let it get away from us. We got to bring him back on the show again. So that's why we were happy to have you here back again on the show. So tell us, I mean, you have an album coming out. And I see here's a cover of the album. And we have some pictures, too, we're going to show. But this is the album cover. Tell us a little bit about Complete.
Oh, Complete.
And pronounce your last name for me.
Oh, yeah. My name is Chris Urquiaga. And my last name is of Basque origins, Basque Spanish origin. So, yeah, I know it's a little complicated. But once you get past the Urquiaga, those first two syllables is a little tricky. But afterwards, you're fine. But anyways, this album that I came out with, Complete, it's an EP that consists of all original music that I composed, music and lyrics, and I also acted as co-producer on it with a fellow musician and an excellent engineer, actually, from Baltimore, Maryland, and he's one of the best engineers that I've ever worked with. So so he helped me put it together, and I got some excellent musicians, even from Strathmore, to be a part of. Oh yeah, and that's a picture of Strathmore, the mansion at Strathmore.
I love it. And then you was on Fox 5. I mean, you know, I'm saying every time I look up, you're on TV, you're in some, and then you was in the newspaper. That was
Washington Post.
The Washington Post, one of the top stories. I mean, for real, Chris. Oh my! And then I saw you name on billboards. I mean, I can't even keep up with you. Then I said, wait, hold up. Well, here he is in Listen Vision.
That's on the show. Yeah.
Patricia, that was the last time, and that was back in January, I think.
Yeah. January and March, I made an appearance here as well.
Correct.
With
I think you were
Virgil.
With Virgil, that's right. And you were working on your music or something like that, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm always working on the music, no doubt. So,
music, right.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, at that time, I was getting ready for some different shows. Yeah.
That's your website, right? Can you tell them your website?
Oh yeah, my website is chrisurquiaga.com, and my last name is URQUIAGA. So you can find my music and everything, my YouTube videos. Find all of my work on chrisurquiaga.com.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. That was at
how many people were there? Wow.
It was 35,000 people that night.
Wow. And then he goes to New York, my favorite place.
Yeah.
You know? I had to give a shout out to New York because, you know, I'm supposed to be there today. Unfortunately, I didn't make it.
Oh, no.
We'll talk about that later. But then you're going to be performing on August 13th, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be performing on August 13th at a venue called Villain and Saint. Okay. It's a music venue in Bethesda. And I'm going to be performing there with a band, and multiple Strathmore artists are going to be joining me that night.
Wow. I did check my schedule. Unfortunately, I probably will not be able to make it, but it's okay. No. We'll send somebody out to cover it.
For sure, yeah.
I'm going to be with Eastern Lights Getaways. They're having
an
event, and I'm their photographer, so they have a crab fest. So unfortunately, I have to be with the crab fest.
Yeah, you're everywhere as well. I see you everywhere on the net, and wow.
My. I can't even keep up with myself.
Yeah, how does she do it?
You know, I was trying to rest today, and I said, you know what, let me give it a break and let my man, you know, handle it, right? And then I said, you know, he said, no, Patricia, come on in. I said, okay, I'm coming into the show. So that's why I ended up being here today on the scene. And then when he said he was coming, Chris, I said, what? Definitely, I want to come out and give a big shout out. And he said he's going to bring his keyboard.
Yeah, got to bring the board.
So done. So anyway, so tell me, you've been performing since what age? I mean, I know you've been performing here, but I mean, when did you start liking music?
Well, in music, I started taking piano lessons when I was 7 years old.
Okay.
And I really started performing in church because my uncle was a minister of a church in Silver Spring. Okay. And so at the time he was a deacon, and he, you know, he had control over, you know, some of the aspects of, you know, music at the time. And so he said, no, you can definitely you know, play here and, you know, develop your chops here and, you know, just build your skills here, you know, within family. And so that's what I did. I was learning how to improvise and everything. And then later on, I, you know, performed more within the institutions. When I was in high school, I did a recital. I performed a lot at my former college, Eastman School of Music, and I performed with fantastic musicians from all over the world there.
I see. Oh, my goodness. I'm following you on social media. I mean, that's where everybody goes to follow things, but I see you. Are you traveling international as well? If not, because we got to get you. I have some places I need you to go.
For sure, yeah, absolutely. Europe, Central and South America.
Wow, wow. He is amazing. I'm telling you. So he's going to treat us to some more music, I hope, right? We have one that you was at the Stratmore, so I mean, we're going to definitely play that. But we want to listen to you live in the studio since, I mean, we have you here. We might as well. We are going to play that, though. So why don't we do that and tell them your Facebook page so everybody's tuning in right now to his Facebook page, right?
Right. You can either find me, on Facebook either under my name, Chris Urquiaga. Again, my last name Urquiaga, or you can find it under Music, JCHRIS Music.
So he's not only, he opens up, but he is the headliner. So we just want to make sure you know that, right? So if you call him up, don't say, can you open for? No, he's going to open and he's going to close. He's going to be the main person, right? So I want to give a big shout out. He knows how to hold it down. That's all I'm going to say, right? So he's done some weddings that they've referred you to and some, just various events in the D.C. area.
I also performed at the White House a few years ago for Barack Obama and Michelle Obama.
You see what I'm talking about? I can't even keep up with him. He was at the White House, and so we have some stuff at the State Department and places like that as well. If you have not played there, I have some ideas for you. So I'm going to throw that out there, and maybe we can bring a performance over to Howard as well to let them know that Chris is on the scene, and he wants to move all over. And pretty soon, we won't even be able to keep up with you. I know that's coming, right? But it's okay. We're happy to have you in the studio. So we're going to have you play another song. Can we do that right now? That would be awesome.
Sounds good.
Can we bring him back on the scene? Yes. And you're not going to see him over there, right? Right. Okay, good. So let's have Chris just do his magic.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall less hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the keys the same way, ooh, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand that, baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your head on my beating heart. speaking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Oh, baby, we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are.
Wow, that was awesome. Didn't I tell you he was live up in here? I mean, my goodness, that's all I'm gonna say. So tell us, you have a couple of events coming up, like on the 3rd August, I think it was. You mentioned
Yeah. Well, I have two
Tell us about
big
that
events in
again.
August. Well, I have a show at Villain and Saint in Bethesda on August 13th. It's a Sunday at 8 p.m. and I'm going to be performing on that Sunday, August 13th, with a live band, including Strathmore musicians.
Oh, wow.
And also, I'm going to be performing for the City Open National Tennis Tournament on August 1st at 2 p.m. at the Rock Creek Tennis Park Center.
So I'm going to have to hang out with him because I need to get into the tennis match, okay? Because I know that's going to be live up in there, right? Just tell him I'm your photographer and I'm in the house.
For sure. You are the celebrity photographer around here, for sure.
Oh,
for
no.
Sure.
What? Is that a weekday? Wait, let me get it right.
Yeah, it's a weekday. It's going to be on the City Open events is Tuesday, August 1st.
Wow. It makes it very complicated when it's a weekday, but it's okay. Maybe are you at lunchtime maybe or something like that?
For sure, yeah. Just take off a few hours.
I can come in for a few hours, maybe an hour and a half or something like that at the tops. I work at Howard. They don't let me out too much unless I take a vacation day. But it's okay. I'm going to try to be in there for a few minutes to take some of your footage and then head back over to work. That would be awesome. And then the one that I told you on the 13th, you mentioned that as well, right?
Yeah, the 13th, August 13th at 8 p.m. at Villain and Saint in Bethesda.
And so you have an event today, right? So I understand that you only be with us for maybe like 2 more minutes, so I guess it's 2:25, right? Tell me what that is.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing for a private event right after this, and then right after the private event, I'm going to be performing at a dance place tonight, Sunday, at 7 p.m., and I'm collaborating with a dance company called Capital Tap.
You know what I'm saying? Now I need to go check that out. I used to tap dance for like 10 years.
Oh, really? Wow.
I mean, I wasn't out there in the scene maybe back in the day. If they had all that then, what they have now, I probably could have did something. But for the most part, I used to love it. Oh, awesome. And then I performed for a show, and I got a nice award for it, so it was pretty nice.
Oh, awesome.
I need to still be good on my feet. I mean, hey.
For sure, yeah.
Time just passes, and we just get into something else, and we forget how to tap, right? But you're going to have a good time tonight. So we want to thank you so much for joining us on the show today, because I know you're pressed for time, but just give them your Facebook page again, your website again, and your phone number, whatever you want them to contact you one more time, and we appreciate you coming out.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. Again, my name is Chris Urquiaga, and you can find all my music on chrisurquiaga.com. That's CHRISURQUIAGA.com. Or you can find me on Facebook under J Chris Music, JCHRIS Music, or under my name.
And his new albums, you could purchase that at
on iTunes, Google Play, Apple Music, all the above.
Oh my goodness, he got songs on there. I Wanna, Tonight Amazon. Is the Night, Compete Through the Night. Woo! I'm telling, even got some Portuguese, Spanish, and all of that, right? He is bilingual. My goodness, girls. Trilingual. Watch out for Chris. He is live here.
Oh, thank you.
And he is on the scene with Patricia McDougall in the studio. And so we are happy to have you here. So we're going to have him head out with his video in place. If we can put that up, that would be awesome, because you was at the Strathmore, right?
Yeah, and this video is a world premiere. It's going to be played for the very first time in public. This one is complete. It's an original song of mine, and I performed that at the show that you came at in January. I did at Strathmore.
And that's when I first met him. But I was snuggled up in the back. I was like, there was so many people in there, I couldn't even move my arms, okay? So, I mean, I hope when I'm invited again, I get front row seats, because I'm telling you, his shows, performances, they sell out. So that's all I'm going to say. So if you're going to his show, get there early, because you might not get a seat.
For sure.
That's all I'm going to say. So thank you so much, Chris, for joining us. And we're going to play that song right as you chime out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I walk by the subway, my heart feels a dark day. I want you, but you're not around. No, I'm tired of the is faking. I'm sitting here just thinking about the love that we lost. I pretend I'm okay, but my life's turned to gray. It don't matter what comes, I want you. Girl, it could be raining, my heart could be draining, but if you came back to my arms, then I would be complete. Girl, I'm not mistaken, 'cause my heart's been taken by someone who means much to me, and I would be complete if you're here with me. Yeah, I know you're far away, but girl, there's not one day that I don't think of you constantly. No, I'll be here just waiting, just anticipating the day you come back to my heart. I pretend I'm okay, but my life's turned to gray. It don't matter what comes, I want you. Girl, it could be raining, my heart could be draining, but if you came back to my arms, then I would be complete. Girl, I'm not mistaken, 'cause my heart's been taken by someone who means much to me, and I would be complete if you're here with me. 'Cause girl, when you're here, nothing goes wrong. Yes, I need you every day. You're my hopeful song. Your baby, my heart could be draining. Back to my arms, then I would be complete. And I'm not mistaken, 'cause my heart's been taken by someone who means much to me, and I would be complete if you're here with me. If you're here with me, if you're here with me, I would be complete. If you're here with me, I would be complete. If you're here with me, yeah, yeah. Inez Nassara, everyone.
Welcome back to Patricia McDougall on the scene, celebrity photographer, and you just saw Chris, and he was super fabulous. So we want to thank him. That was his CD. That was his last song that he was at the Stratmore. So we want to give a big shout out. Please tune into his Facebook, social media, and all of that. But anyway, we appreciate him being on the show today, and so he had to leave, but we'll have him back again another time. Just tell us you want him back, and we will bring him. But anyway, we have my co-host is here with me right now, and Tamrat, you want to say hello?
Hello, and it was an amazing show. I like it.
Well,
I like
thank
it.
you.
We have to go. We have to go and support him. We have to attend some of his events in Bethesda. You know?
Well, he has events, no doubt about it. So
Yeah.
we also have a special guest. Tell me your name as well.
Tebabu Asafa.
Tebabu Asafa. Did I say that right?
You got it, baby.
From Ethiopia?
Ethiopia, but Silver Spring, Maryland.
Well, he's an ambassador. How about that? He is an ambassador, and thank you so much for having our ambassador come on to the show today. We truly appreciate it. But
He's little Ethiopia's ambassador.
Yeah, cultural ambassador.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I was trying to be an ambassador for something. You know, I'm representing Belize
we're
all
all
the time. So we're ambassadors.
You are
for
almost there.
something.
You might be getting it
I'm
soon.
an ambassador for my own show. How
Yeah.
about that? I'll keep it real, right? But anyway, so I just want to say thank Chris, of course, but I have a lot to share. But before we get started with my friend over here, the other ambassador, my friend over here, let's just go through a couple of things that we did this week, because I know my followers are stuff. But anyway, we're going to start with number 2 with Mary J. Blige. How about we start with that? Mary J. Blige, of course you can see she is super, super fabulous. She's actually coming to the MGM. I'm going to be her spokesperson, right? She's all over Maryland. I mean, you know, just go to the YouTube channel or websites and see. You can find her in so many different places that you can actually get a ticket to her show. But anyway, my thing is, I just put up a video. You see that photo right there of her? I just put up, go to YouTube, Patricia McDougall's YouTube, and look at that video, because that last one I showed, she was actually super, super fabulous. And so that was taken at the Essence Festival. So I want to give a shout out to her because I just love her work. And I mean, she is just so passionate about her singing, and she sings from the heart. I wanted to say that song was from the heart, but I said, you know what, I'm just going to keep it real and just say she was at the Essence Festival. But I'm saying it on my of her music. So I want to give a big shout out to Mary J. Blige. We love you and we support everything that you do. But anyway, moving right along, we're going to move over to we're going to go to the Essence with some other stuff that I was at as well. And this is Girls Trip. So Girls Trip is another it's going to be a movie that's coming out, and you got to see it. That's all I'm going to say. It's a not to be missed. I mean, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett, Regina Hall, Tiffany Haddish, I mean, etc. Kofi, I'm not going to say Mike, Lorenzo Tate. I mean, you know, who's who is going to be in. I just want to give out shout out to all of the cast. Laura Grace, I don't even know how to say their name. Kate Walsh, Deborah, I ain't even going to say no more. Yeah. But anyway, you know, what I'm saying is that movie is coming out in July, and I do believe it's on the 21st. Don't quote me on it. I have to look on the website to make sure that is the case. But go to the website. It's all over. It's called Girls Trip. And I'm going to tell you, from what they said and what I heard, it's not to be missed. And so I'm getting ready to get my ticket for it. I mean, because I'm telling you right now, it's going to be sold out when you get to the box office of all the shows. Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer?
No, I didn't see it, but I heard
the
it.
trailer is powerful.
You see, it's powerful and moving, and it's just not to be missed. And so, you know,
I like to cover it if you get me a ticket.
Well, it's gonna.
So
yeah. Well, I already went
Media
to Essence
pass.
and I already met everybody. I hope to get invited to the
Yeah.
press when they come to DC, and the cast comes to DC, and I'm able to cover that. So we want to give a shout out to all the artists, and you can see powerful artists are in the house, and I was in there with them taking their pictures. So I was honored to be at the Essence Festival once again, because I'm telling you, that's next year. I am getting my ticket early. I'm just keeping it real. And we also have a little video of them telling you a little bit about what they thought about the show. Can we play that?
Just 2 weeks. See it twice. See it 3 times. Take your girlfriend, take your mama, take your sister, take your auntie, take your grandmama, take everybody. See it multiple times. And take your boyfriend, take your husband, take your friend.
Guys take your girls, girls take your guys. Guys, girls take your girls.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Can everyone please remain seated while we move?
Okay, thank you all.
So you see, as you can see, I didn't say it, they said it. So I'm just vouching for what they said, because what I've seen is actually, it's absolutely powerful. But anyway, I was on the scene with a couple of other of the key officials that was at the Essence Festival. I was behind the scenes, around and about, and that's that next picture that comes and says number 4. And we won't even name the names. There's so many to name. I'm just saying, I was on the scene with some powerful sisters, and they are something else. I'm just going to say that. As you can see from the photo, I actually made it my cover sheet, and so I want to give a shout out to all of them. They're in the house, and they represented, and they held it down. And I'm going to put up a little video of they was on stage, and they had a couple of things to say, and I mean, it was just so powerful and moving. And I do have a clip of it, and I will be playing it so you can hear. So check out again to my YouTube channel for that as well. So moving right along, we just want to go to photos number 6, and I know you probably seen it because you live on U Street. I mean, forget about it. The murals on the wall, the photos of Obama, and all the different artists that they kind of named out. They got honored to actually put their photo up there. So if we can show that, and you could probably name some of the pictures. I mean, you could just see it. I mean, Prince, Obama, Michelle. I mean, oh, well, that right there is not it. I mean, that's something else I did. I mean, if you have that photo up there, that's something different. But it's right after, it just says number 5. I'm sorry. Number 5, it says the wall artist, and we want to show that as well. But anyway, I know you know about that. Did you take a picture over there? I'm sure you've been over there already.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on the headline of one of the newspapers. Did you see that? It's by Ben's Chili Bowl. If you have not been to Ben's Chili Bowl, they make the best hot dogs and chili. And it was in the Washington Post. It was on the front cover. So, you know, I didn't mention it last time I was here because I forgot to put the pictures in the queue. But anyway, but I just want to know that I was there. I was on the scene. And you'll see me, I'm on the wall. You know, I tried to paint myself up there, but they would have took me down. So anyway, so I just put myself where I was just hanging out, you know, chilling. But anyway, I love the mural. They did a fabulous job. I just think that a couple other people should have been up on the wall, but I won't mention any names. But anyway, in their heart, I mean, I have them in, you know, on the wall. But anyway, we're going to go to the other event that you showed just a minute ago, which is number 5. I was actually at an event at the theater down there in DC, down by the waterfront, and it was super fabulous. And Jan Duplain actually invited me to it. The music, the instrument was absolutely off the charts. I loved it. It was very different. It's called the Pan Project, and I think all the artists and all the people that was participating in it, the music was super fabulous. And I'll try to put up a short video of it, not today, of course, but just wanted to show you the cast. They were just there. I think, I'm not sure if they're there for the week or whatever because I didn't really look at the program, but we just want to give a shout out to all the artists that actually were in the house. I was there and I had a wonderful time, and it was just past week, right? So, and the name of that is called Esther Sweet Esther. Oh, no, that's different. Boy, I can't keep up with myself, right? Hell about that, right? The next one coming up is Esther Sweet Esther. Oh my goodness. But anyway, the photos coming up after that is Esther Sweet Esther. It's actually going to be a play, a powerful play that's going to be at the National Press Club coming up next week, I do believe. And so Jan Duplain is actually a part of that, putting that all together. So if you go to her website, you can actually find it. I'm just in the house taking a few pictures with a couple of, you know, people from the, the embassies.
Oh,
and
friend
so
there.
that's Jan, yeah. She's holding it down. Yeah, she does a wonderful job. I just love her. She's all over the place. But this is her piece. Her and Denise Mitchell, they actually helped with the organizing and putting all the things and all the everything in place. But anyway, that's actually some of the key people and the key players on the Ginsberg, and they actually, it's their project. And this is just one of the singers that actually sang that day when we had the VIP reception. So I want to give a shout out to them, and I'm looking forward to participating in that as well. And anyway, just going right to number 7 real quick. I'm sorry to move real fast because we have a special guest and we want to give them some time very quickly. If we can go over to number 7, and that's Michael Moose. He was live in concert at Jazz Club Bethesda on the 13th, and that was at the Supper Club, and that was awesome. The music was absolutely fabulous. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you. He turned it out. I'm going to show you. You'll follow me on Facebook. I was playing the music over and over. I actually tried to get a little bit of footage for you, and it was really, really nice. The special guest was the Walker Reds Project, and they were absolutely stunning. Mike Saunders, Zeta Hawkins, Donna Dowie, and the host, it was hosted by WHUR, Tristina Gray. She was in the house holding it down, and my man, the comedian, Gerard Seabrooks, you can see he's absolutely crazy. You know, he's always putting that tongue out. I don't know why, and has a cigar. That must be his signature piece, right? But anyway, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that came out to participate and party. I actually put a video up of that already, so if you go to my live YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the footage on that, and it was absolutely super fabulous. And I'm also going to put up a piece on the comedian, so stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, moving right along. We're going to take you to the Women's March. I'm sure you were following that. They actually had some kind of walk, I guess, 2 days ago, right? I think it was Friday. I couldn't get out to support them, but I was there in heart. And so I just want to show a picture. I was with them. I was their photographer when we was in the Essence Festival, and I actually held it down. I took some fabulous pictures of them. And, of course, you know, I had to get one picture in there, right? So that's photo number 9. And so that was well, that's Mary J. We love her too, right? We just had to show her in the house as well. But if you go to photos number 9, that's with the Women's March. It's just a photo of us when we was in New Orleans at the Essence Festival. We were holding it down. Those are some of the key players. That's with the Women's March. Is actually doing a lot of stuff and moving around and making things happen, not just here in D.C., but all over. I think they're traveling. I'm not sure quite where they're going next. I think they was in New York and here and there. I mean, I can't even keep up with them. That's all I'm going to say, but I'm giving them kudos. They're doing a wonderful job, and a big shout out to them. And then I just want to say 2 more things, and we're going to hand it over to my friend right here. I just want to show a picture of my girlfriend, Lorraine. Now, I mean, I see Mary J. Blige is in there, but don't put that picture up. It's just the two other pictures that's in there. Lorraine is very sick. She's in the hospital. I want to give prayers to her. She's out of the ICU. She's been in there for a minute. She had open heart surgery. She's doing a little better. They have a trachea in her neck. She can talk. She's communicating. I mean, you know, she's talking to us. I just want to give all the prayers because I just love her, and I can't be with her today. I'm going to call her, and hopefully they can put the phone to her ear. But anyway, we're going to keep her in prayers, and I would like all prayers to go out to her as well. And so just two more things, and we're going to come right back to you. We had two people everybody knows. Two things. One is, I know we're kind of not going in order, but a friend of mine just passed. His name is Michael Hines. He's in New York. Went to school with him, and my condolences. He was in a car accident. I mean, he was on a bike, a motorcycle, and I guess something happened, and he didn't survive. So my condolences go out to him and his family. And that's photo number 11. And I know all my friends in Staten Island are just up in arms to hear the sad news. And he's a very good friend, and my condolences to him and his family. And so I just wanted to say that as well. Young gentleman, I mean, oh my goodness, really, really sad. So my heart goes out to him. And then the one, last but not least, I want to give my sincere condolences to Tara. Tara, she's a picture of number 12. Tara is a good friend of mine. She actually had me start here on this show. She actually started the radio, and she had me come on and talk about I don't know what. I mean, I don't even know what I was doing. But the reason why I'm here today is because of her. So we want to give condolences to her, her daughter, and all her family members. I did stop in for a little bit to see the viewing, and she looked absolutely beautiful. So my condolences go out to her family. But anyway, thank you for tuning in for that portion of the show. So we're going to hand it over to my friend here, Tamrat, and he's going to talk a little bit about my co-host here.
Okay.
Lot to say, right?
Okay. Tanastali. First, I'd like to recognize another Little Ethiopia's ambassador, Matt Andrea is here. Welcome. Today we have Mr. Tebabu Asafa for the second time to share with us his vision and also the recent plan he has. He has a fundraiser plan on July 20th, is that right?
Yeah, July 28th.
Yeah,
right.
and you are inviting a famous Ethiopian actress from
New York City.
From New York City.
nice.
Huh?
What's her name?
Elfnesh Hadera.
wow.
She's the lead actress on the recently released Mobay.
Wow.
Baywatch, sorry.
Baywatch.
Baywatch,
Yeah,
yes.
she's
yes.
out. And then she is the lead actress on upcoming ABC show called Deception. She was on Chirac. She had worked with Spike Lee.
Wow,
She's
I just saw Spike Lee.
Yeah, she's a
excellent.
rising Ethiopian. So her father is a founder of the organization that was established 35 years ago in New York to provide social services for the African immigrant community in the New York area. But now they've grown so much, their door is open to anybody who needs their social services. They have about 45 diverse member of the community working with them. They work on legal immigration issue, health, housing, any social issue. And since 2003, they have ventured out to Ethiopia and opened 5 HIV clinics, and they've been doing an amazing stuff. So the event on July 28th in Silver Spring, Maryland, at the Civic Center in the evening, that's a Friday, is to bring awareness to the massive work they have been doing here in New York as well as in Ethiopia, and create an awareness and raise fund. The reason that I am supporting this initiative has two main reasons. First and foremost, the organization is doing an amazing job, so we need to support it through our resources, including professional as well as financial and social, and because they're working and they're doing on the ground an amazing job. But beyond that, my interest is, I think the time has come now, we the African diaspora rise up to the challenge of our own issues here and wherever, and rise up and advance our own grassroots solutions to bring a change in our collective social and economic challenges as a grassroots community-based approach, as opposed to the top bottom model. And the establishment is really unfortunate. If you really look into the aid industry, they call it an industry, billions and billions of dollars industry, and these are big organizations who Their budget is in $500 million range. Those were funded by the U.S. government and other foundations. And they collect a lot of money in the name of the problems that we have. But at the end of the day, it doesn't trickle down. Most of it is consumed to sustain their... In fact, there was a book written by a British author called Graham Hancock called Lords of Poverty. They've really created a lordship and trying to address the issue on the ground. Okay. And so we want to challenge that. We want to inspire our people. We want to challenge that. And first and foremost, we want to rise up and advance our own solution. Our children have to see any issues that we have, our faces have to be attached to it. Of course,
right, that's right.
And then, because we are also taxpayers, and we have to challenge the government with, on institutions like USAID.
Right.
Where is the money going? And how come our own, we have our own religious commitment, our own passion, our own challenge, resources and skills. Right. We want to be there, but we don't get the resources at all. Where is that $billions going? So we can even challenge and say, we rise up. This is what we're doing, and we need the public support because it's money taken from our tax dollars. Right. So this is a new movement we're starting, and we want to be the face of our problems. We want to be the solution of our problem. In fact, we coined it in Amharic. We said, I too for my people. Enem lewagene. I too for my people. Yeah. Yes. And I am committed to the issue. The issue belongs to me. I come from a culture that has community base, and the only thing missing is the public resources, and public resources has to be directed to us. And in order for that to happen, we have to stand and demand it. But as we demand, we have to recognize organizations like African Services Committee from our community here and over there doing massive job. We have to celebrate these people. It takes a lot to do that kind of work. We have to support them, and we have to make them shine. So, and then that effort can be leveraged later on to really redirect resources to our own committed, passionate, compassionate people. So I too is a beginning of a big movement. Okay. And as we move forward, we're going to recognize pioneers and hardworking, passionate, compassionate people in our community. We're going to rate them high. We're going to talk about them loud. We're going to galvanize resources and reclaim our humanity. And so that's what I too for my people, or in Amharic, Enem Lewagene is inspired by.
Well, that's amazing. I too for our people. That's amazing. Well, as I was telling the young lady here about you, that you are also a great pioneer who started a great movement in Maryland. You were the first to start some project with the governor of Maryland. Can you give her an idea what happened? When is that going on?
In fact, I'm glad you asked, because ultimately, our vision is to leverage the power of business to advance our own social and economical solutions. In fact, African Service and my company Blazed Coffee, are right now in a brainstorming session. In 5 years, 3 to 5 years from now, we aspire to open a chain of cafes, Blazed Coffees in Ethiopia, where women and youth from the African Service community will be given an opportunity to own a piece of the venture as a co-op.
That's great.
We want to use
Starbucks.
Starbucks, but the money is going to go to the community. The money is going to train and give women and youth living wage and a percentage of the company. The company that I established here in 2009 is called Blazed Coffee.
Blazed, I think you
Blazed
mentioned
Coffee,
that.
yes.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember.
Why you don't have some coffee right here? We should be drinking coffee.
Yes.
That's what I drink at home. That's what I drink. Next time you should
bring
it.
I'm going to bring you.
Visual.
Oh my God! This coffee.
We need some coffee right now.
This coffee comes from 323,000 small coffee farmers who are organized under a cooperative union in the southern part of Ethiopia. Blaze Coffee aspires to give them an opportunity to own the business here.
Oh, wow.
We are saying to them, we've been promoting the brand. We're about to open our roasting cafes and restaurants. We're going to go where Starbucks is. And we've said to the farmers, 50% of the roasting is going to be reserved for them. And there are 323,000, right?
Okay.
Each farmer has 5 members of family. Literally 1.5 million people are behind this venture. So we've told the farmers, save $6. this is within the capacity, per farmer in the coming 2 years. That would be $2 million. For the $2 million, we're going to give them 50% of the wholesale operation,
Wow,
so they can get 50% of the profit. So we're using the power of business to advance social economic development. So
Well, that's great.
Yes.
So tell us, how can they find you so they're interested
Okay.
in the coffee? You know?
First and foremost, I want you to visit africanservices.org
Right.
about the fundraising. It's in July 28th at the Silver Spring Civic Building in Silver Spring.
Very
And the
nice.
website is africanservices.org. All the information is there. Please come join us. We'll have entertainment, food.
Wow.
And Elfine Shadara, the actress, the rising Ethiopian American actress, will be there to give us opening remark.
Is that a weekday? A
It's
weekend?
Friday
Oh, it's a
evening.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
What time starts?
What time?
7 to 10.
Okay.
And,
And is a fee, you said?
There is a fundraising dinner,
Okay.
$45.
Okay, what's
It's a-
45?
It's
I
a
mean,
tax.
you know.
You can get a tax deductible certificate for that.
Okay.
And you will have a delightful Ethiopian meal, Ethiopian entertainment. But you're coming for the cause. African Services is going to give a report on what they've done, where they're at. It's a very transparent, very clean organization. You will get to ask questions. You get to see pictures of the work on the ground. And so that's it. I'd like to invite you to attend that. And furthermore, please visit blessedcoffee.org. One word, blessedcoffee.org. And in September, we have a congressional briefing on the U.S. Congress to present our model as a model to redefine U.S.-Africa trade. At September 15, if you want to be invited, my sister will be there, of course.
Oh, Patricia, I am. Yeah, what's the date? I don't know.
September 15.
September's a very busy weekend.
You have to be there on July
I don't
22.
know.
July 22, you should
I will
come.
nail it on your
That's
calendar.
CBC. First come, first serve.
CBC,
You know, I'm
that's
doing
when
a
they-
lot of
that's when they
stuff.
happen.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Anyway, so
I've already got people giving me contracts. I mean, you know, I don't know. It's
okay, we'll talk.
But don't worry, we'll make sure, you know, and first come, first serve. That's all I'm going to say. I mean,
So
you know,
September-
contracts speak louder.
yeah, very true, very true. So visit the www.blessedcoffee.org. We can send you the invitation. You can learn all about it. There is video. The opening earlier, Tamrat mentioned when we inaugurated the company, it was at Tacoma Park downtown. We had the coffee farmers cooperative leader fly all the way from Ethiopia.
Wow.
And we had the governor Martin Normale, attend the coffee
nice.
ceremony.
Very good.
And
He's a senator now, right?
no, Jamie Raskin is a congressman.
Congressman. How about
I'm talking about Governor Martin O'Malley.
Okay.
Yeah, he was there, and it was a wonderful event. So check out the website; you will learn more about it. And thank you.
So we want to thank you so much for joining us on the show today, and we want to thank them. We're out of time.
One more, just
yeah.
one remark. For your information, Miss Ethiopia USA was in Jima, where the coffee, so she can be part of your organization.
Yes,
She
absolutely.
arrived here, okay?
Well, we would love for her to
Okay.
be a part of it because we just love her as well. But anyway, we want to thank you so much for joining us on the show today, and thank Chris for coming out. And make sure you tune into my YouTube channel to see all the fun stuff, and check out my Patricia McDougall onthescene.com website, so you'll get to see all the videos as I upload them, and also photos of various events. It's a new website, so please join that website and actually make a comment on my work. I really appreciate it, and it's, you know, we accept all remarks, okay? And so we just want to say one thing, and I sent you a little flyer real quick. If you can show that, somebody just sent it to me. It's a free concert on the 20th. It's by my friends over there, Leonard Coleman and Blunt. They're backed by popular demand, the Temptations, the Platters, the Drifters, on July 20th at 5:30 to 7 at the backyard of the Fairfax County Government Center. And if you can see the fly up there, I just sent that out because Jan just sent it to me. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to everybody that was on the show, and thank you for tuning in today.
So it ends at 7 o'clock, so they can come to our event.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh, yes. And we want to thank you for joining us here. And Patricia McDougall on the scene every Sunday at 2 o'clock. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my co-host.
That's my co-host, Tamrat. He's doing it in.